I'm Eric Nadler. I cover sales for the Northern California region for Carbon.
I'm David Moore. I'm head of production development for Carbon.
And this is the Carbon M1 printer. It's a light-based printer which solidifies resin through a UV curing process, and it pulls it up continuously so we get isotropic parts. And we have multiple materials. There's our elastomeric. We have things like cyanate ester, which has very high temperature deflection, up to 220 degrees Celsius.
My focus is trying to get our customers to move from prototyping into production with our machine. As an example of that, as soon as our printers were able to print parts like this, we took a machined part to mount the motor for the door and converted it to our process. So on this machine, the motor that opens and closes this door is made with our process. You can see this part here went from about a $150 aluminum part to a $50 clipped part.
The advantage of the Carbon printer is that you can now do 3D printing with materials that are equivalent to injection molded ABS or polypropylenes or other familiar products that are out in the marketplace. So this is an opportunity now to finally do end-use parts on a 3D printer.
And it can be pretty economical. So parts like this that are reasonable sized can be in the tens of dollars. As soon as you get down into smaller volume parts, we can get into the only a few dollars per part, which when you consider the tooling cost for an injection molded part, it can be cost competitive well into the tens of thousands of units.